You've invested $20 million of your own money into this university. Why? Why is this so important to you?
Well, I came up with this concept and I thought, you know, it's interesting. People came to me and they said, you can't train entrepreneurship. And I think that that's probably true the way most entrepreneur schools are operating today. But they're teaching history. What we're trying to do is teach future. We're trying to get entrepreneurs to have it in their hearts and in their souls and in their minds to break down whatever walls it takes to become one of the great heroes of the world.
So this is set to open in April. What kind of demand are you seeing?
Oh, it's terrific. Well, we had a very successful pilot last June, and we ran a 4-week program, and those entrepreneurs have gone off to great things. They've a lot of them have been funded. Some have gone back to school and done great things. Their grades have popped up, and everything seems better. I think we've opened their minds up to new worlds. I mean, we had some incredible speakers. We had Ron Johnson, who runs JCPenney now and did the Apple stores. We had Cree Edwards, who was a great entrepreneur from the energy field. We had Tony Hsieh, who started Zappos, to come speak. And so their minds have been opened up to what's possible out there. And those students that came out of the pilot are hugely thankful and really making great things happen with their lives. And the new program will be 8 weeks starting in April, and we have had good demand for it, but we still have some spots open. So if you're 18 to 27 and you're looking to start a business, go to draperuniversity.com. It might be just the ticket to get you to become a big success.
You know, Tim, we've talked a lot about the proliferation of incubators out there. You know, how is this different, and how do you see these kinds of activities really helping entrepreneurs launch successful, world-changing companies?
Well, we do have an accelerator tied to the Draper University. So for those students who create businesses that look like they have great promise, we will move them through the accelerator and help them lift off if they're interested. But this is an immersive experience. It is a boarding school. People live and breathe entrepreneurship. We change the way they look at the world. We go through a lot of different programs, and they do include things like painting and cooking and yoga and whatever, but they also learn accounting and marketing and finance. They learn certain huge, great skills that will help them on their way to business. And at the very end, they pitch a team of venture capitalists, and they have a 2-minute bullet presentation to make it happen.
Now, how much of this, Tim, is also an opportunity for you guys to get a first look, or, you know, the first opportunity to invest in some of these budding companies?
Yeah, it's a little bit of an experiment. We don't know whether this will turn out a number of great companies, but we know that the people who go into the school are going to come out better people. So we think that this is a real positive overall for society, and I think if this Draper University becomes what I hope it will become, we will create enough heroes to improve the world economy, to cure whatever ails us, to make great things happen. We'll get to Mars, who knows? And I think it takes entrepreneurs like this, ones that come out of our school fearless, to I think, have that kind of an impact on the world.
And you can tell from some of the video we're seeing of the school that you're really personally involved in this. You did invest some of your own money in one of the companies, Envision, a medical device company, from the pilot class. How do you decide when to invest your own money and when to take it to the partnership and navigate, you know, the potential conflicts there?
Oh, well, of course, everything goes to the partnership first. If the partnership turns it down, then I might decide to invest my own money. But Envision is a great company. She was the winner of our business plan competition. She has a new way of looking through a human body, for a women's body, for different pieces, different types of cancer, and it's a whole new way of doing things. And she had the problem herself before she started the business, and I think Draper University gave her that confidence. Maybe it was the public speaking, maybe it was the karaoke, maybe it was the painting or the cooking or whatever, but it gave her that confidence to make Envision a great business. And now she's funded, off to the races, and yeah, I personally was a small investor in her big funding that she's got.
So how then do you plan to endow the school to ensure its longevity? I mean, you own the buildings, right? Is that enough?
Well, I think it probably will be. We expect the school to run profitably. We expect the accelerator to be a profit center. And so I think it has long-term survival written all over it. I also think that we're going to end up with enough people who are who love the school that they'll come back and help it out in any way they can. I think we've got a good model.
Quickly, Tim, you know, you're also an investor in Tesla. You own a Model S yourself. Weigh in on this whole feud that we've been seeing between the New York Times and Tesla. We just saw Elon Musk earlier talking about how it's led to some cancellations.
Oh boy, I've driven my Model S for about 3,000 miles. I will never go back. I am all electric all the time, and the Tesla Model S is unbelievable. I can go 40 miles an hour into a turn and not skid. I can, without slowing down, I can make a turn without skidding. The car is fantastic. I have never had anything that was so much fun. And I can shoot through traffic in ways I never believed were possible. The Tesla Model S, unbelievably great. And I can say that with 3,000 miles behind me. I think I'm one of the ones who's driven it the most.